What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode here at A Week in Geekdom. This is a pickup video. I'm sick. Happy New Year's. It's the first ever 2016 video, and I was supposed to do a collection update for the month of December, but I completely forgot because of Christmas, New Year's. Right now, as of this recording, it's Epiphany. So what better way to spend Epiphany than with you guys? So let's talk about all the recent acquisitions as of the month of December. I'll try and do this. So let's go. I got a bunch of books from Vertigo, DC, Image, Dark Horse, Marvel, Indies, I guess, and I got into the Valiant universe and a bunch of DVDs. So let's start with the DVDs because they're the quickest. I did get 2 Blu-rays, Michigo and Hachi. And this is a reversible cover because it's the Save Edition. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Save Edition, and I hate that green banner. So I flipped the interiors. And yeah, I'd just rather look at this image instead of the annoying green banner. So I got that Blu-ray, and I decided to start collecting all the Tarantino movies because I realized I only have like 1 or 2. So I picked up Django Unchained for like $10 on Blu-ray. And I got Waiting into Summer, complete collection from Sentai Filmworks. I think this is my second ever sub-only release, which is weird. I always like listening to dubs. But yeah, all 12 episodes, 3 discs. And this was, I've already seen this, but it's a really great anime. If you like Please Teacher or Onegai Teacher, you're gonna love this. And basically, if you like romantic comedies with a sci-fi twist, I thought it was pretty good. And yeah, I wish it could have had a dub, but whatever. Waiting into Summer, it's an excellent addition to my library, I think. So those were the only Blu-rays I got. And like I said, I finally got into the Valiant universe by getting the Bloodshot Deluxe Edition Volume 1 for Christmas, along with Exo Man of War Deluxe Edition number 1 and Archer and Armstrong Deluxe Edition number 1, oversized hardcovers, I guess. And my god, this just brought a smile to my face. All 3 are so different, but they're so alike, and they're just wonderful. I really freaking recommend Valiant. These are my next to review. I have some Image stuff that I want to review, and then I'm going to tackle Valiant because I want more people to get involved in this because they're just fantastic in any category, I guess. But I finally got a hold of Essex County. This was for like $12 on Amazon or something like that. And I freaking loved it. Now I know why everybody was talking such high praise for it. And Jesus, man, this is just one awesome book. I think everybody should read this regardless if they like comic books or not, in my opinion. I'm completing my Naoki Urasawa's manga collection, and I got the Monster First Volume Perfect Edition. Since I'm not going to get the anime series collected on DVD because Viz Media gave up on it, I might as well collect the manga series because, yeah, I've never read the manga, I've only watched the anime, so I already know what happens, but it's just a fantastic story, man. You really have to read this if you like your crime noir and just overall manga-esque story. I really recommend Urasawa's Monster series. And one book I was really trying to read, or I was curious to check out, is Scott McCloud's Sculptor. I heard basically this was one of the best titles of 2015, so I picked it up. I haven't read it yet, but I'm expecting a tearjerker here, according to some friends. So yeah. And this was a gift for myself for Christmas. I got the gift set for Lock and Key, the IDW series. I'm not a huge horror fan, but I'm going to give it a shot because everybody's talked so much about it. And as you can see, the box set already includes all 6 trades in there. I don't really like that the 4th one is white, but whatever. And really for $100, it was $100, but I got it on in-stock trades for $50-something. It's just a steal, man. I think it was close to $60. But yeah, it's pretty solid, pretty heavy, and I really like the packaging. I thought it was great. It's good. It's good stuff. Omnibus wise, I did get 2 big omnis. I got the first John Byrne Fantastic Four omnibus on Amazon for cheap, because I had heard it was slightly going out of print, so I went ahead and picked it up. And yeah, can't wait to start reading this classic run. I have read some issues here and there, but not like in its entirety. So I'm looking forward to that. And the second omnibus, something I read a long ass time ago but never collected, The New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis. In my opinion, it's my personal favorite Avengers run in comic books. I know there are better ones out there, but I just really like this one. I read it years ago, and I'm really excited to collect it. Obviously, it's not in its entirety. I do have to get, I think it was like 3 more oversized hardcovers or something. Hopefully, with sales picking up, thanks to so many new readers out there, they'll make a second one. I doubt it, but hey, I can dream. So really, December, these were my only 2 Marvel purchases. The rest was just indies and Vertigo books for some reason. I'm really into Vertigo now. Moving on to Image books. This was a Christmas gift. I finally read I Kill Giants, and this is one of the books I was talking about that I was going to review soon for the channel, and it's just awesome. I really liked it. I was not expecting to enjoy it that much, and I freaking loved it. I think, like Essex County, this is something that everybody should check out. I don't know if the art style will be to everybody's liking. I appreciated the black and white because it was really manga-esque, in my opinion. So yeah, I recommend it. Another strange one I got, coincidentally, the Strange Girl Omnibus from Rick Remender and Eric Nguyen. I'm sorry, I'm butchering names. But yeah, I've heard about it for some time now, and I'm interested in reading something involving the Rapture, I guess. So, Strange Girl. 10 years after the Rapture, beautiful occultist Bethany Black and her pet demon, Blato, embark on a road trip to the last open gateway in heaven in hopes to befriending God and escaping hell on earth. That just sounds like a fun time. It's a pretty heavy book. It's all of it. Strange Girl Omnibus Trade Paperback Edition. There's a hardcover one, but it's a little bit pricier and harder to get, I think. For $5, Birthright Volume 1. I've seen this on so many YouTubers' collections that I wanted to give it a shot as well. I don't know anything about it, only that it involves like a big-ass quest or something for the Rhodes family, so I'm really curious. I'm really itching to know what the hell's going on here, but it looks pretty awesome, and I've heard wonderful things about it. From keeping the Remender spirit going strong, I did get the first trade for Deadly Class, which I've heard phenomenal things, but I have not picked up a single issue. I don't know anything about it, only that it's in the 80s with like assassins and shit, so I'm really itching to start reading this ASAP. Plus the art looks awesome. Deadly Class, I got this for $5 or $6 on in-stock trades, something like that, something ridiculous like that. And yeah, got the deluxe edition volume 1 of Fatale from Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, and the concept is very intriguing. I can't wait to read this as well. Lately I've just been exploring with different titles. I've been stirring away from the Cape and Cowl, I guess, just for a little bit. But yeah, wonderful art, man. And that's got that heavy noir feel with this epic tale that I'm really itching to check out. It's only 2 hardcovers, so I might pick up the second one ASAP. Let's do the Dark Horse thing next, because it's a pretty big pile. I did get the first book in the Empowered series. Obviously, by the cover, you're going to think it's very fan service-ish, and it is, but it actually is really funny. It's really smart, and don't mind, I mean, if you're old enough, don't mind the friggin' parental advisory sticker. But I don't think I can show that much. Yeah, it's very risque, I guess. But if you like comedy, little dark humor, and Cape and Cowl stuff, then yeah, Adam Warren's Empowered is pretty awesome. I highly recommend it as well. Don't let yourself get into the whole thing with the covers and stuff. But I thought it was great. And this one was recommended to me, or recommended to a lot of people at Riley's Omnibus Collector Swap page on Facebook, the group page. The famous Usagi Yojimbo, Stan Sakai's masterpiece, if you will. I've heard about it for so long, ever since like freaking years ago. But yeah, I was finally convinced to go ahead and pick up the first one, and it looks pretty interesting. I gotta say, lately I've picked up a lot of weird stuff, and I can't wait to read it. It's one of those critically acclaimed books that everybody should try, I guess. I've read a few pages, and it looks pretty cool. So yeah. And if I sound stuffy, I'm sorry. This flu is just killing me. So yeah. I do have the first black set, so I wanted to finish off the collection and get the other two, A Silent Hell and Amarillo, and they're just wonderful stories. Between the two, I actually really friggin' liked A Silent Hell. Amarillo was more fun, laid-back action, but this one, probably my favorite of all the Black Sad tales. This one, very New Orleans-inspired, jazzy thriller. I thought it was just fantastic. If you should pick up something quirky and fun, I think Black Sad should be the book for you. And finally, after years of going to my local comic shop, I finally decided to pick up Zelda Hyrule Historia. Hyrule Historia is basically like the ultimate encyclopedia, I guess, for Zelda fans. And it doesn't disappoint. It looks amazing. Such wonderful art from all the eras in the Zelda universe, with the maps and explaining everything. This is really freaking good, man. If you're a Zelda fan, this is a must-have in your collection. I would just put away by the price, because its cover price is $34.99. I actually ended up paying like $19 for it, so yeah. And I got two more library editions for Fear Agent. I've started reading the first one. I have not read Volume 2, but it's just so amazing, man. I'm really digging it. It's one of my favorite books, Fear Agent by Rick Remender, Tony Moore, and Joe Pena. And finally, my Vertigo books, another omnibus, the iZombie Omnibus from Chris Robertson and the Allreds. It's just fantastic. I did not like the series like that much, but I really like the comic book. And I'm not saying the TV show's bad. I'm just saying I'd rather watch other shows first, then watch the iZombie. But the omnibus is pretty awesome. Let's see if I can get a shot in here. Yeah, the art is amazing, as the Allreds usually are. I really recommend it if you want something quirky and fun and paranormal. iZombie might just be the book for you. I did get, from a friend's recommendation, I got Joe the Barbarian, Grant Morrison, and Sean Murphy's book. That it's pretty quirky. Seems really interesting, and I got it for like I think it was $7 or something. It's $20, but I got it for, I think it was 9 or 10 actually. Yeah, it was pretty cheap. One of the best comics of the year, apparently, from Iron 9. And I had read this a long time ago, but I wanted to pick up a book about it because I read it from a friend and I did not have a copy. So I went ahead and picked up We 3. I've already read it. It's fantastic. It'll make you cry and like respect nature. And I thought I was really moved by it. So yeah, you should give it a shot. Especially if you're a pet owner, you're gonna feel some feelings, man. And another book I was reading from friends, but I did not have, was the Preacher series. I haven't actually read all of Preacher yet, but I have read like half of it, so I started collecting all the books. I got the first 2 re-release trades. I'm not getting the absolutes because they're a little bit expensive for my budget right now, but I'm happy with the trades, like $10 per trade, which is fine. 6 trades, but I only got the first 2. And I think I read 3 trades worth. I have not finished that. I gotta do that. Another book I got is the deluxe edition of Scout, Book 2, Jason Aaron's masterpiece. It's great. And I picked up Swamp Thing deluxe edition by Scott Snyder. Another fantastic book. I really like Swampy. One of my favorite DC characters. Or Vertigo if you prefer. Or both. But yeah, this book is just beautiful. Rot World and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely pick it up. And of course, I totally forgot to highlight my biggest, most badass purchase this month, and it is my very first Absolute. It's the Absolute Sandman Volume 1. I have Volume 2 in my shelf, but I'm just going to show you guys this one. It's just freaking amazing. I cannot believe it. It's the first time I'm holding an Absolute in my hands, and skimming through it, it just looks beautiful. The art has been remastered and all that stuff, and just such cool content, bonus material. Gaiman's masterpiece, the Sandman series. It's a little pricey, but I plan on collecting it, so yeah. I only got the first two Absolutes. Looking forward to getting the third one soon. I also forgot to mention I did get the first season of Digimon, which is one of the all-time classics in my opinion. This was basically my childhood when I was 12 or 13 or something like that. I used to watch this a whole lot, and I'm really happy to own at least the first season. I want to get the second and third one. So there you go, guys. I picked up a lot of cool stuff. I have to read more books for you guys and talk about them. And I did get this sweet prototype Boba Fett. It took me a long ass time to get, like a year and a half, but I finally got it. And that sweet NECA Godzilla, as well as some other cool stuff that whatever. But if you want to follow me up on your favorite social media, you can do so. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Vine, Snapchat, Periscope, and here on YouTube as well. Like and subscribe to the videos below, and subscribe to the channel, of course, and tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want me to talk about in this massive pickup, I guess, from the month of December. And I wish you all a very happy New Year. God bless, and I will catch you guys later on another installment. Thank you for tuning in to another installment. You can keep the conversation going through your favorite social media platform. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, like our fan page on Facebook, and favorite our pics on Instagram. You can also write to us for feedback, suggestions, and such via aweekingeekdom@gmail.com. Until next time,